Hi everyone, welcome. I'm gonna give people a chance to just kind of see that I'm live, give you a chance to sign on, but we are gonna get started right away because Virgos don't mess around, and we're just celebrating a Virgo full moon. So the full moon is, depending on where you are, I believe it lands on tomorrow. Depending on where you are, it could be Saturday. So I have to double check my notes next time when I come online. But either way, we're feeling it. So you always, as I always say, you always feel that full moon the day before, day of, day after. And those 3 days are the best time to put your stones out, your gemstones out under the full moon. I believe in charging them with the sun and the full moon, so it'll get that building of energy. And like right now, it's going to get the Pisces sun energy and the Virgo full moon energy, which in some ways you could see it as a little bit of a fun balance in that way. Though, anyway, I'm gonna go all sorts of crazy with information. So what we're doing this month, like I said, it's Virgo full moon, so we're gonna do I have all my bowls, yay, including the one that I used last month, my Soul Star chakra bowl, the newest of my collection. Someday I may get an Earth Star chakra one, but I do have my root chakra, so we're pretty much covered. Because this month with the Virgos can sometimes be too grounded. They're too in this world, which can cause a lot of anxiety for those Virgos, which reminds me, I forgot to, let me see if I have it right next to me. I really wanted to show, there it is, it's right here. So some of the gemstones I'm gonna just chat with you fast about with Virgos. So with this Virgo energy that we feel with the full moon, it's good to align with the lighter aspects. Every single astrological sign has a light and a shadow. So what we want to do when the Virgo full moon comes is acknowledge that is coming, see if it's affecting us negatively in any way or in the lower vibrational realm, and then raise our vibration, reach to the more evolved Virgo energy and all the light aspects of a Virgo. In order to do that, it's good to use certain gemstones that work well with Virgos, that will either work well with aligning to the lighter aspects of Virgo and or assist with those darker aspects that can sneak right in, right? So for me, my husband's a Virgo, he's on the cusp. So if you're a Virgo, you can either be cusp Leo, cusp Libra, or somewhere in the middle where you're just really fully embodying that Virgo. So my husband has Leo Virgo energy, or rather Virgo Leo energy, I don't know how you want to say it. So he will be a Virgo fully and completely, but also take aspects of the Leo that will either strengthen his sign, help him align with certain things, or it's just like a Gemini, that twin energy where you're going to be trying to figure it out as a Gemini. Always that twin energy where you could be one thing and the next day you're another thing, and it's just that kind of energy. So it's kind of like that, but Leo being fire energy, Virgo being earth energy, they help each other out. The earth energy will allow the fire to burn. I am in Aries, so that's good. He can let my fire burn often. What's nice is like a Virgo and an Aries together in a partnership. It's really great. It's good. Obviously, everything has pros and cons, right? So like with the Virgos and the Aries, they're similar in that they like to do their research, they like to be prepared, they usually know it all because they've done their research, right? So the Aries folk. Where it falls different is the Aries, it's fire energy, wicked impatient, oh my god, like let me just be done and do the thing. So they want to do the thing long before the Virgo says they're ready. So Virgos, like I said, anxiety, what's a really great stone for that? Lapis is this a good stone. I'm not even showing, I said lapis, but I meant to say lepidolite. And L1, so lapis, Here's our lapis stone. I can't find my bigger lapis stone for you, or else I would have showed it. But lapis is blue with intermingled in lapis is pyrite energy, so it has that power, abundance energy. But lapis helps with working on self-esteem. When Virgo is evolved, they realize their own power and not project onto other people. So lapis is great for self-esteem and realizing your power. It heals and returns to you a sense of safe and power. So safety and power. So other good stones, other than what I think is really great, because lepidolite will help with anxiety. It eases the tension. It's also on the surface of any, especially the raw ones. I like the raw ones of lepidolite has myconized lithium. So you can just touch it and it gets into your palm chakras, into those little crevices in your hand. And send that just very subtle, soothing energy. Oh, thank you, Jessica. I'm working hard. I still have to I want to hang a picture up behind me, but I love like simple, not too cluttered energy. So I tried to do the space. She said it was a beautiful space for anyone who didn't see the comment. So lepidolite, great for if you are known to have anxiety, get this one. This is great. And also another good one is lithium quartz, because obviously it's in the name, lithium. Myconized lithium is on the surface of lithium quartz too. So that's what the pharmacies actually mine when they're looking for, that's what's in your pill is from stone magic, right? Okay. Other good stones for a Virgo is moss agate, picture jasper, magnesite. Moss agate helps you see the brighter side, the silver lining. And then the more a Virgo can see the silver lining in something, they will, because they are the ones who offer service to other people. Like their main mission in life is to be of service to another. They don't want to be number one. They don't care about that. They don't mind being number 2, number 5, whatever. They want to give of service and help with others get to be number 1. So when they see the silver lining, it helps them help others see the silver lining. They go on that journey. Picture jasper is learning to see the bigger picture and have an open imagination, because the Virgos are so too grounded and they are so like in the muck of it and the details of it that they sometimes can't come out here and be like, oh, all of this is occurring and all this is the why and this is the major thing, and maybe I don't have to be so stressed out all the time, right? So, and then magnesite helps attract. So when you feel like you're in that good space, like on full moon or whatever, you're feeling that good energy, grab that magnesite, Virgo folk, and then attract that good feeling energy to you, more of that. Law of attraction works where you focus your vibration in a dedicated way, not just for the moments that you set your intention and you do your meditation. You can't walk away and then all of a sudden be self-deprecating, self-loathing, as a Virgo tends and can be. An unevolved Virgo can be really too much in that, and then it's just the challenge is to get out of it. Like every sign has a challenge to get out of it and learn to come to the other side, that light side of everything. So not to go too far into this, because I wanted to explain that in my Sacred Soul Star Healing program this year, that healing course, you're getting attuned to and activated to a lot of energy and becoming the healer. A part of that, I channeled that it just needed to also embrace the astrology wisdom. So every month we're going into whatever the full moon is that month, we're doing that astrological sign throughout the year to learn about it, embrace that energy, and since we're going to be feeling it. I could have chosen the sun sign and do it the sun sign way, but I chose the full moon because the moon is just so powerful. It affects water, and we are all made up of mostly water, so it does affect our energy, and it's just knowing that, being wise to that, being present with it, and then doing our best to call forth the energy when it feels right for this particular goal that you might have. So if you want to really dive deep into what Virgos are all about, you can also, and I haven't really, because it's been so busy, December to now, it's just been crazy busy with all the things and all the things that have been happening, the good and the not so good. A lot of that. So I might not have articulated it best everywhere that I could, but within my Sacred Soul Star Healing Program, we have that astrology class once a month. You can take it separately if you're like, I just want to know the astrological wisdom. You can take it separately and pay a different fee that's lower throughout the year. We've already done, what's today? It's February, so we've already done 2. I forgot where we were. So we've done 2 signs so far, and then we have 10 more to go. So this, what happens in my Sacred Soul Star Healing, if it ever calls to you and interests you, I'll put the link when I'm finished with this, so that you guys can see it. Or you can go to my website, maggiesbliss.com, go into my classes, magical classes, that tab, and it's somewhere near the top, and you'll just click on the Sacred Soul Star Healing, and just to find out more about it. There's a video, you can just hear me talk about it, all the things. So if it interests you, let me know. And like I said, I'll post the link, and if it calls to you, great. If it's hard to find, I'll try to make sure that it's easy to find the separate price for just the astrology classes. Just ask me and I'll let you know. I'm pretty sure it's either 22 or 25, but I have to check where I put that. So it's a small price, which is great. Trying to keep it economical for everyone. Okay, so Virgos, just to touch on them a little bit more, and then we're going to dive in for our Sacred Soul Star journey tonight. Virgos are very detail-oriented. They see everything. They do see the good. They do see the bad. Often, an unevolved Virgo will offer constructive criticism, focusing on all the negative things, and then forget that they maybe, to soften them up, the more evolved one will soften it up and then bring in that positive stuff, the light stuff that they see too when they're just sharing. Virgos often go into like different jobs. Let's say you are like going from company to company and you see different things. Virgos tend to see all the things, and then they offer their wisdom and say, actually, it would really be better if you did it this way. I see this happening, and this is going to fail, or this will eventually fail, or this is not so great. But they see all the things, so they're good in that aspect. Hire a Virgo, and especially when you want them, like they'll be those, their job could be cool, like if it was like consultant, right? Where they go into the jobs, those consultants, to see what's happening and where they can be more efficient, make things better, processes. So they're good with that. So like I said, they see all the good, they also see all the bad. So it's trying to get out of that. As a kid, mostly, early Virgos they very much, like I said, self-deprecating, self-loathing. They don't feel like they're enough, and they are enough. They have to be reminded of that, especially the parents of a Virgo. Remind them they are enough. And that's why my latest post to remind people of this event had that I have Moonology. I'm pretty sure it came from Moonology, the card of the Virgo Full Moon, which says you are enough. So that's a good reminder for those Virgos. For the Virgos, what's really, really great for them is yoga. And that's so funny, because last year my husband took my yoga teacher training course with me and everyone, and I was like, this is perfect. So like he is tuning into that and occasionally working with that now and getting back to it when he gets out of it, but it really helps. And they say Virgo father and his job is a consultant. Oh, that's my Virgo. Oh, that's funny. So it's like he's in the right job for him. So, and spiritual development is great for Virgo because it helps them get out of their head, helps them see a different side to things that brings in more potential. So like what you'll often see a Virgo do is they're so in their head, so much thinking of the things. You have an intention, you go out for it, they're thinking about all the possible failures that could happen. Okay, if this happens, what will I do? Or what should happen if that does happen? If this happens, and they play out so many different scenarios, and hopefully they get to the positive ones. And that's how they're good at like figuring things out and processes and stuff like that. But that you can see them just being in their head a lot, and it helps to get out of that and just dream a little, which is so cool that the Virgo full moon is during a Pisces sun right now, because the Pisces are a dreamer. So if you're a Virgo sun sign, Virgo moon sign, Virgo rising sign, you'll feel the Virgo full moon more usually, and in different ways. The Virgo sun sign is your life path and who you're becoming throughout your entire life. The Virgo rising sign is your mask, what you show to the world, what they see before they see your sun sign. And it's how you rise to the occasion. Yoga instructor, oh my God, here's all the cool things. That is awesome. I love that. Evolved Virgos, right? They have amazing intuition, those Virgos. What was I saying? I just distracted myself reading your comments. Sometimes when I go live on videos, the comments don't show up, but today they're showing up, and I didn't do anything, so that's cool. We're out of Mercury retrograde. All the things are getting back on track. Mercury went direct, I think, on February 20th, so now we're just kind of easing out of it. You know how we ease into Mercury retrograde where we feel the shadow of it for 2 weeks, then we feel Mercury retrograde, then we ease out of it for 2 weeks, and there's a shadow aspect, so that the energy of it kind of is just flushing out all the things, but we're getting back on track now. So and we're in Pisces sun, and Pisces being the dreamer is a good thing. Like when I lead you into the journey tonight, we'll do some good earthy stuff, because Virgos love to be in nature too, earth and all that. And then, I was talking about rising sun, and then I didn't talk about the moon. So the moon is the subconscious, your deepest desires, your true self, your true nature. So it's where if you have Virgo sun, you're working through that whole sign from light and shadow. If you're Virgo rising, it tends to take the lighter aspects of the sign, and then Virgo rising, the lighter aspects, and the moon sign tends to take the shadow aspects of that sign. So kind of see where you're at, and then you just mostly be aware of all the things of the sign, and then get to it and do like that work. So like astrology is not like a sentence, this is and that's it. It's a map to help guide us energetically through things, to know why things are happening, and then to create our own intentions, perhaps aligning with those energies a little more. So it helps. It's good stuff. So when we go on our journey, we're gonna also just embrace the dream. What I would love to see is the Virgos more out of their head for this journey and just sailing away to some far out land, not like just even having that intention, because as the moon is waxing and it gets that full moon, it's a great time to manifest on what you want to call in and bring in. So what do they want to call in? But then they're also playing out all the scenarios, right? How about instead today during this journey, just get out of your head, Virgos, and the people feeling that Virgo energy stronger, and then just dream the outcome. Don't let the universe worry about the how and the what and the thing. Like just get yourself there and feel the thing and do the thing in your intentions and in your dream world and in your feeling world and in your knowing world, like however you do it strongly. I'm very visual, clairvoyant, so I see things. Sometimes I will know things and sometimes I will hear things, but mostly I see first, and then everything comes, and the empath in me and stuff like that comes. So see what your strong suit is. If hearing is like where you lean into the manifesting better, then hear what you're wanting to manifest more somehow, and then like tune into the feeling and frequency and vibration of it. Everyone is all of the psychic signs. They just have to figure out what's their strong suit, and you can open up more to some of the other ones too if you so wish. We are all like evolving into the more of everything. So what I want to do for our journey tonight is to begin with what we did in class this month with the activation of this month, which was the 17 Breath Merkaba activation. So we're going to do that. So really fast, because I know we talked a lot about Virgo stuff. Merkaba is, I'll show you the shape if you don't already know. Anyone on here probably already knows, but here's your Merkaba. And this is a Super 7 stone. Merkaba, so cool. So it has 2 tetrahedrons merged into one. That's the Merkaba that is around our entire body, and the goal is activating it, attuning into it, and utilizing it over time as you continue to work with it and activate it, and doing this type of 17 breath work every day. It can take a few minutes. You can extend it, make it long, stay longer for meditation after the 17 breaths. So we're going to do that tonight. I thought it'd be cool because I know Virgos love like steps and rules and aligning with that. So we'll do a few steps, but then we're going to go dream. So think about what your intention is tonight, and then we're going to do the thing. I almost forgot to smudge. Oh, yeah. I burned my candle, so we got the fire. Forgot to smudge and get my fire. Okay. Let's just break off a little piece. I have a really, really big white sage stick here. Okay. Let's do it. A little fire. Me and my Aries self loving the fire. Fire is action, transmutation. White sage cleanses and clears your space of all the lower frequencies, vibrational energy. It creates sacred space, and it cleanses antibacterial, antimicrobial. So get that in your space. If you are able to burn some with me, just get it into your hands where you send and receive that most energy, your feet, your head, all around your body. Okay. I think I hear a kid screaming outside. Getting antsy, going out to play. I don't know if you guys can hear that. We're still gonna meditate. It's good to meditate even through the chaos, right? That's our goal, is to be able to be in the chaos, but create our own and stay in our own frequency and vibration of whatever we've cultivated and keep evolving. Okay, so I also have a little selenite wand. It creates a nice sacred space. It's pure light, pure joy. Nothing of lower frequencies, negative energies can stick to it. So it cleanses your stones too if you don't have a full moon out, right? So just creating that sacred space. What's really cool about this wand is it has the Merkava on the end too. So just layering the correspondences is so great with crystals, essential oils, herbs. Speaking of essential oils, I have essential oils that are great for Virgos. Lavender for the crown chakra, as well as labdanum for the root chakra. So lavender is in my CTFO blend from Sage Goddess. I don't think they're selling it anymore. I'm sorry, guys, but it smells so good. It's good to put essential oils on your wrists for what you do, ankles for where you go, third eye for what you know. So it's where you send and receive the most energy. It's your gateway for all that energy. And by doing all those points, you also get it into your bloodstream in 3 seconds with essential oils, high potency, and it gets into all your meridians. So yes, more of that. So CTFO is chill the fuck out. So it helps you calm yourself, which is so great. So we have like, if you have any anxiety, if you drank too much coffee today, let's get some lithium quartz to magnify, some lepidolite to ease that anxiety. Again, if you're in attracting mode, high vibration manganese for those Virgos, or just whatever is around you. You don't have to have any of these. I do. You can just use me as that surrogate for the energy. It's being sent your way. It's going to come through all of my singing bowls. I also have another essential oil blend. I think it's backwards on Facebook. I hate it when they do that. I wonder if they'll fix that. It's, and I'm going to pronounce this wrong, Desidera. And I used to say Desidera, and it's like I added like an extra syllable in there. Desidera. It's Desidera from Sage Goddess. They still have it. I don't know if it's in stock, but it has been consistently still stocking it. Like they have, like, she's very good at blending things and doing essential oils. Her blends are awesome. I don't always love them all because you can't love all the things. You love what's right and what resonates with you. This one's great. She calls it the wishing essential oil. And I thought, what better thing to do during the full moon? The Virgo needs to step out of that too grounded earthy energy, right? Be grounded, but not too grounded. Balance. And this is like, let's get into wishland when we're dreaming, like the Pisces sun we're experiencing right now. Oh yeah, so the only other thing I wanted to mention, any newbies on Sacred Sound Journeys, I already have lapidolite behind my meditation pillow today. Awesome. And if anyone is new to Sound Journeys, so you you can have them in many different ways, and it's like reading what the person who offers them does. Sound journeys could just be drumming. It could be different kinds of drums. Like I don't know if I'm going to use it, but I have it nearby just in case. Hand drum that I like to do. But it can include anything from Tibetan bowls, like that metal, and those are magical. Gongs, everything. I do have a gong, but it's in my husband's drum room right now. It's like he claimed it. He's a drummer, really good, intricate. I think it's really good for getting him out of his head too. It's magic, it's healing for him. Anyway, but I mostly use my awesome, I love them, I'm obsessed with them, quartz singing bowls. So I have quartz singing bowls and one that's quartz and moldavite, yes, in the third eye realm for that one. So if you've ever gone to the Woods Yoga in Lincoln, Rhode Island, you've seen some of the bowls that I have, and I just love them. So I think that's it. So we're just going to jump right in. So for the 17 breaths, so I'm going to lead you in, get you in your sacred space, and then we're going to do the 17 breaths. So you can, if you choose, stay seated for until you're done doing your 17 breaths. Then you can either lie back, lie down if you know you're not going to fall asleep, or maybe that's the magic you need right now is to fall asleep, and this might help. Who knows? Right, Virgo. Too much in their head. My husband, he only needs 4 to 5 hours of sleep. I don't know what it is, but he said often it's hard for him to go to sleep because he's always in his head, going to sleep, running scenarios over and over again. So it's good to get out of your head. So playing soothing music. I love to play the solfeggio frequencies. Occasionally I'll have something playing when he comes to bed because I go to bed way earlier than him. He'll tell me the next day they like that I was playing some sort of 432 hertz soothing music or something that he heard, crickets and stuff. I think last night it was all crickets. It depends on my mood. So anyway, magic in those solfeggio frequencies, look them up if you don't know about them. We're going to get started. So again, with the singing bowls, they, just like the moon, affect water. They have been known to really heal. So if this is new to you, it's so good. Put headphones on if you can, just to really feel that vibration and get it through you. Or if you have surround sound and no one's home, or if everyone's doing it with you, cool. They will affect you in different frequencies and vibrations in your body, and they restructure your DNA at that cellular level and get you back to your center, your perfect vibration. And it's different for everyone. So as I do this, I'll lead you on a journey of whatever comes. I often channel it, and then I don't have a rhyme or a reason to what bowl I play first or second. Or combined, they create different frequencies. It's just what it is. So whatever comes in, and sometimes people don't hear the bowls, they've so focused on the words that everything drowns out, or vice versa. They hear the bowls and nothing else. And I think I have my camera in the right location, just far enough away but not too far, so you can hear it without it being, sometimes certain things when it's too close to the camera can do metallic-y. But comment if you hear that during the meditation, you're like, this is distracting, I don't like this. Then let me know, and then I'll try to move it. I'll try to watch, but usually my eyes are closed, but I'll try to watch, or at least do better next time. You can always improve. So have your crystals, if you'd like, in the palms of your hands. But for the 17 breath Merkava, we're doing mudras. So we are the first 6 breaths are doing hand mudras. So you're gonna run through, each breath is a thumb and index finger, middle finger, and then you do the next breath, and then you go back to the first 2, and then you just put your hands in your nice mudra. You can do finger to 2 fingers to thumb on your lap or whatever, for the rest of the Merkava breaths. Now, the other thing we do for the first 6 breaths is, I got gum because I don't want to cough during this. I don't know why, but the gum just creates that, helps me not cough. So, back to it. And then so for the first 6 breaths, also, we're doing the finger thing. We're doing the breathing thing. Then we're also doing the thing where eyes are closed, but you bring your eyes together like you're going to cross them, but your eyes are closed. And then you have your eyes look up towards your third eye. And then you have your eyes look straight down. And that cleanses that lower tetrahedron and clears, and it's just, and then we're also doing different visuals. There'll be a little visual for the first 6, but more of the visual comes later. So just go with it. Do what you can. If all you do is like the things and not the visual, no big deal. Like, you'd keep doing it, and then you may end up being able to do both. Sometimes the breath work is not working because you have a cold, you have allergies, whatever. So just do the visual with the mudras and breathe normal, like however you can. Try to do it through your nose, not your mouth, unless, like I said, if you have a cold or anything like that. What we do in 17 Breath Merkaba breathing is spherical breathing. So we try to keep the same inhale, same exhale, inhale to the count of 7, exhale to the count of 7. The first 6 breaths, there is a pause, and you may do light breathing at the bottom of that breath before we move on to the second breath, right? But there's a pause. So see if, and every person teaching can teach it and talk too long, and then you're like, I need to breathe. I need to take a breath, and then continue. It's all good. So the 17 breaths, the 18th breath is for your higher self to show you. So as we go through the rest of the meditation, you will be shown whatever you're meant to be shown. In ancient times, the Lemurians would travel in their Merkava from place to place. There was no need to walk or ride anywhere. You just thought of a place and you were there. So that's what we're activating with our Merkava, as well as raising our vibration and frequency in order to do that with even just our astral body to travel. So let's see where you go. If you end up taking off and going somewhere that I have not led you, that's okay. You're meant to go there. If you end up falling asleep, you're still receiving the magic. It's usually because your guides want to put you out so that they can really dive deeper and do some work, inner work for you. So at that subconscious level, those lower, that when you're like not blocking them by being awake. So that happens. Remember, if I forget at the end, remember to drink extra water. Sound healing is very much so any other healing modality with energy healing, Reiki, all the things, to massage. It brings toxins to the surface to be released, so water will help release it. So after this, drink more water than you usually do, and even more for the next few days, like at least 3 days. But do it especially right after, and then keep on doing it, because it'll flush out all the things. So we ready? I'm ready. It's about time. So all the chaos of these times is making it for me a little harder to meditate, but when I lead others into meditation, I'm getting the same benefit with you guys. I'm going along for the ride with you. So I'm excited to be able to do this, because it's been harder to really focus on anything like meditating for more than just a few minutes a day, and that happens, and that's okay, it's normal, but I still try my best to do it at least once a day. For me, it really benefits me to do it at least twice a day, like first meditation being maybe shorter, more intentional in the morning like I do, and then something else where I can just let go and go on my ride. So we're gonna start. Ready? I keep saying that, so let's really start. So I'll go in and out with the sound for this, just to make sure that I'm getting you through the 17 breaths. When we finish, I'll invite you to lay back if you'd like for the 17th breath to continue your journey. Because once we do this, it really does help you get out of your head. It really helps you just, I can just float now. Especially that breath work is powerful. So let's do it. Take a few deep breaths now. Breathe in through the nose, fill the belly, the diaphragm, the lungs. Exhale out through the nose. Allow the breath to descend back down to the bottom of your belly. Release, let go. Breathing in, allow the light to fill you up as you inhale full and deep. Breathing out, exhale, release what no longer serves you through your feet deep into Mother Earth. Mother Earth guide can take it, transform and transmute it into pure light. Breathe in the light, exhale the dark. Breathe in the love, electric blue ray. In the south, we connect to snake energy, even scorpion energy, transmutation energy, purification. As the snake sheds its skin, we learn how to more easily shed our past in one fell swoop. We turn to west, element of water. Archangel Gabriel resides here of the diamond white ray energy. Water teaches us to ride the waves of life, the ups, the downs, as well as cleanse and purify and heal, to dive deep, be okay with our emotions, releasing them. Here in the west, we connect to Panther Jaguar, teaching us the way across the rainbow bridge, to have no enemies in this world of the next, protecting our medicine space. And now we invite in, turning to north, inviting in the guardians, gatekeepers in the north, element of earth, where Virgo resides. Connect to the stone people, the tree people, the plant people, the crystal people here, the ancient ones, the ancestors, the luminous ones. Those who have done the work, crossed into light, are invited into our space. We also invite in our future luminous self from 10,000 years in the future. Also turn now and call in the guardians, the gatekeepers of the 5D Earth's crystalline grid below us. Archangel Sandalphon resides here. And from above, Archangel Metatron of the Christ grid, border consciousness, galactic central sun. We also invite in Archangel Chamuel at the Heart Center Gateway, bringing unconditional love into our sacred space. 7 angels, guardians, gatekeepers, elements, all around us, above us, below us, within us. As above, so below. As within, so without. Making our way now, find yourself. Walking on a beautiful path, deep in the woods on a beautiful late spring day. The sun peeking through the trees. The vibrant green leaves have grown full now. You can hear the beautiful birds. Perhaps there's a creek in the distance. And as you walk deep in the woods, there are pockets of beautiful flowers growing wild throughout the trees, enjoying the purple lavender that may end up right here. Notice the colors of the flowers that come to you, as that might give you a clue what the flower means, what the color is. comparing it to a chakra perhaps. Notice what it means to you personally, and just enjoy walking amongst the flowers, the grass, and the patches of beautiful brown dirt. Your bare feet enjoying every step, just embracing all of earth here. Find yourself in a beautiful, small, cozy space. The trees are all around you, and there's plenty for you to just take a seat amongst the flowers, the dirt, the trees, patches of sun. Listening to the wind as it blows through the leaves, rustling them. You enjoy connecting to Mother Earth as you gaze up at the blue sky above, knowing there's nowhere you need to be, nothing to truly think about, just be. Here we connect to the 17 Merkava Breaths. For the first breath, first finger and thumb touching. Feel the love for all life. Breathe in on the count of 7. Breathe out on the count of 7. Bring your eyes to look in towards each other. Look up and look down, envisioning that tetrahedron cleansing out that negative energy. Switching fingers, thumb and middle finger come together. Breathe in on the count of 7, filling your tetrahedron with white light. Exhaling on the count of 7. Bring your eyes together. Look in, look up, look down. Change fingers, thumb and third finger together. Breathe in on the count of 7, envisioning that white light. Exhale on the count of 7. At the bottom of your breath, eyes look together. Look up and look down, cleansing your electrical circuit. Change fingers, thumb and little pinky finger together. Breathe in on the count of 7. Breathe out on the count of 7. Look in and up and down. Change fingers, thumb and first finger together, same as the first. Breathe in on the count of 7. Breathe out on the count of 7. Bring eyes to look in, look up, and look down, allowing the electrical circuit to be cleaned and cleansed. Thumb and second finger together. Breathe in on the count of 7. Breathe out on the count of 7. Look in, look up, and look down. Thumb and first two fingers together, connecting. Inhale and envision a tube of energy running up and down through your tetrahedron, creating a small grapefruit-like energy ball at your navel or solar plexus. See where it falls. This is your prana lifeline, life cord. Breathe out on the count of 7, and as you exhale, this sphere grows to 8 or 9 inches in diameter. The 8th breath. Breathe in on the count of 7. Concentrating the life force growing in sides. Exhale, pranic sphere grows to about the size of a beach ball. The 9th breath. Breathe in on the count of 7. The sphere grows brighter and brighter. Exhale, becoming brighter and brighter. The 10th breath, breathe in on the count of 7. For maximum concentration and capacity, the light and color changes to gold. Hold. Through a small hole made with your lips, exhale, allowing all air to come out. The sphere automatically expands to the size of Leonardo's sphere. There are 2 spheres, one within the other, one that surrounds you. Breathe in on the count of 7 for the 11th breath. Breathe out on the count of 7. Breathe in for the 12th breath, noting that the original sphere is still within the larger sphere. Thirteenth breath. Breathe in for the count of 7. Breathe out for the count of 7. And as you're doing this, bring your hands to your lap, the right palm on the left for females, the opposite for males. Thumbs lightly touch, and choose whether you're feeling more feminine or more masculine, and choose what resonates with you. Breathe in for the 14th breath, moving the energy from the source of your solar plexus, both spheres, to your heart chakra or Christ chakra energy. Exhale, feeling the energy. The 15th breath, breathe in, saying to yourself, equal speed. Make a small hole with your lips when we exhale. And blow out. The star tetrahedron spins in opposite directions at equal speeds. 1/3 the speed of light. The 16th breath, breathe in for the count of 7. Say to yourself, 34, 21, balancing your emotional body. Through a small hole in your lips, breathe out. The 17th breath, remembering unconditional love for all life. Breathe in for the count of 7, saying 9/10 the speed of light. Star tetrahedron spins faster and faster. Through a small hole in your lips, breathe out. You are now in a stable, third-dimensionally tuned Merkava. With the help of your higher self, you will understand what this really means. Here's where you're able to stay in a seated position or lie back to a more comfortable position if you so choose. The 18th breath, this is very special. It will be revealed from your higher self. It's the breath that will take you through the speed of light into the 4th dimension, where you will disappear from this world and reappear in another one that will be your new home for a while. This is not the end, but the beginning of an ever-expanding consciousness returning you home. After you are done, you can remain here as we are going through our continued sacred sound journey or going about your day. Try to remember the flow of energy through your body as long as you can realize life is an open-eyes meditation and everything is indeed sacred. Here in these beautiful surroundings, the beautiful nature in the woods, take a moment to connect. Off in the distance, you'll notice someone coming to greet you. This will be your higher self, your oversoul, your I am presence, a version of you. The version of you that knows all yourselves, all parts of you, even better than you know yourself. As they approach, you begin to see their features clearer and clearer, feeling their energy, perhaps feeling very familiar. Some will often get a little emotional as they connect to these higher vibrations of their higher self. They're connecting to the truth of the universe. Feel what you need to feel, see what you need to see without judgment. As your higher self sits from your higher self. Here you can ask questions. Here you can simply connect. Although your higher self knows already, they ask you what it is you desire to create now. What is the feeling state of that which you desire? What does this thing you like to create and manifest, to magnetize to you, attract to you? What is that? How does it feel? What does it look like? What do you hear? Who do you connect with? All the tools, all the support from the universe is occurring as you just simply connect to your desire, your goal, your wish. Become the dreamer and enjoy the dream, knowing that everything is possible. Find your voice. Learn how to express more authentically, not for what someone else wishes to see, but for what you wish to share. Always frequencies, vibrations, and souls needing to hear, see, and feel what you are. You are a unique version in this world, a unique drop in the ocean, but still an important one. Share as you are, enough as you are. Messages as well in the nature, in the animals. Notice who comes to greet you, who is there, always supporting you in the background. Begin to hear the subtle messages that have been coming to you all this time, but you have been unable to perhaps stop the monkey mind and the thinking. You are worthy, and what you hear and feel truly is your first thought, your intuition. Allow yourself to experience the dream, as life is a dream while awake. Dream it and attract more of that to you, that which you desire. As long as you are in that frequency and vibration of it, you attract more of it to you. So begin to feel it. Become grateful for it, for the reaching of it, and for it being there in your life now. Sometimes it helps to have a mantra to remove the blockages, to get out of your head. And perhaps a beautiful mantra now can be Ganesha, the remover of obstacles. The mantra is Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Perhaps you say it 108 times to tune into the 108 chakras, or just 3. Vibration is felt and experienced and cleanses away what no longer serves you, clears the path. So I'll say it 3 times. Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Clearing the way, you can even see like nature opening up to you, allowing you to walk freely as you walk down the path. You listen to your higher self and any messages they may have for you at this time, and perhaps asking any more questions, clarity, assistance, wisdom. As you listen to your higher self, they may share with you a gift of energy, a symbol, a word, a crystal, perfectly divine for what you need to receive at this time. Take note. As you come back to where you began, we thank all the guides, guardians, angels, gatekeepers who have come for this beautiful journey. We thank the great guardians, Archangel Metatron within the heart space. We release you. Archangel Metatron above. We release you. Archangel Sandalphon below. We release you. And in the north, Archangel Uriel, we release you. In the west, Archangel Gabriel, we release you. In the south, Archangel Michael, we release you. And in the east, Archangel Raphael, we release you. And as all of your energies step back and recede, we ask that you continue the work in the background for the highest and best good of all always. Begin to allow your awareness to come back more fully into your body, into the present moment, wiggling fingers and toes, opening your eyes when you're ready. So I hope that was a good journey for you guys. For those of you who are just staying and just relaxing into it and going for a longer meditation, awesome. Enjoy. And hopefully I'll be seeing you again, either for one of my online classes or next month's free, I believe it's Libra. Yeah, we're going into Libra land next month in March. So hopefully I'll see you next month for that. I have all of the full moon sound journeys scheduled throughout the year, for the rest of the year, that we'll be doing, so you can see all the different dates and when they're happening. Anytime, Deborah. And I'll be catching you guys anytime. So hopefully I'll be able to start, I've been doing my divine cosmic messages, and for a few years they were every day, and then it became weekly and then monthly, and now it's just whenever it comes. There's so much from that I need to still download, and so much of that, parts of that, have been embedded in my Sacred Soul Star Healing program. So that, along with just other things, of course, that have come in that make it that full, unique thing. So becoming more of the healer that you already are. So if you're interested in that, let me know. Again, I'll try to post that anytime. Jessica, thank you all for coming. Try to post the link soon in this post, and then whenever I did pin it to the top of my Maggie's Bliss page, so you can always just go there too. That's helpful. And I'll be seeing you guys soon. Have an amazing rest of your day, evening, night, whenever you're watching this. Namaste.